Hey everybody, Scott here. I'm going to shoot a video today of doing a wheel swap without having to drill out the rivets. So here I've got a 65 Mustang Fastback, and it's got boring plastic wheels on it. So what I've done is I've taken these donor wheels here off of that guy there, Cougar Eliminator, and it's going to go on this Mustang, and I think they're going to match nice and they're going to look pretty good. So I'm going to show you how to do it without having to drill out the rivets. Now, the way I do this is, if you look in here, you can sort of see in the gap between the wheel and the body, you can see a little bit of axle showing. So what I do is I take my Dremel and I just cut that little piece of axle. So I use a little cutting wheel on the Dremel. Let me show you what we do here. Alright, and you don't even have to go all the way through the axle, because what you'll realize is that once you've weakened it a little bit, you can just take the wheel right off, just bend it back and forth a few times, and off they pop. So you've got these guys here. These are junk now. I'll go over in the junk pile, and you can see that there's a little bit of cleaning that needs to be done. There's some dust in the wheel well, and that just sort of comes from the cutting wheel. So we go ahead and get that on out of there. So now what I do is, I've got the car here, it's ready for new wheels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these wheels, and these still have the ends on both of the heads on both of the ends of the axle. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, with my snippers here, I'm just going to take the very head off the axle. Okay. And then take one of the wheels off. And what we do here is we just slide that in, and it hangs out the bottom just like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just a little tiny bit of super glue, and I'm going to put it right on the wheel. And then pop that right back in there. And we push the head of the axle down from the other side. And then we just sort of grab onto it and make sure it spins nice and good. Alright, looks pretty good. So now we're just going to repeat that for the other end. So again, we're just going to pop the head right off the axle. Drop that in from the other side. Make sure it goes all the way through. Now you can see that these axles are actually a pretty good match for the ones that came off the car, so I don't need to change the length of the axle. Obviously, if you need to change the length of the axle, all you have to do is snip a little extra off and place that on just like that, and just use a little pick here to push the head of the axle from the other side all the way down, and what you end up with is a much better looking car, much better wheels on it, still rolls nice and straight, and they look good from the other side. Now, what I like to do with my customs is I go ahead and put them back in the package, and if you look down below, you'll see some other videos of how to remove the card or how to remove the blister from the card. So what I've got here is I've got a card and a blister ready to go, ready to put this Mustang back in. So we just pop that in there. I'm going to glue it shut. I'm going to hang it up with my customs, and it's going to look awesome. That's about all I got for today. So comments are welcome below, and if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. Thanks.